coming at you live from a secret underground bunker in the Nevada desert. It's Nontent Live.
Nontent.
We made it. We're back. I don't know where we are. Evidently,
Kind of dead.
It's pretty YouTube, honestly.
Actually, no, it's pretty lit according to the numbers people watching.
Apparently, more people watch on here than do on Twitch. I don't understand how that math works.
Dude, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh my God! Guest tonight is Billy Ray Cyrus, the real man.
Hello guys, it's me, Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm here with my new album.
Don't you dare plug on my guest.
Did you know Billy Ray Cyrus actually came out with a new album?
Sponsored by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, we need a plug. What was I gonna say? So,
sup, kids? Oh, I just realized I forgot to mute something. Okay, we're all good.
Do we gotta do some small
talk? Yeah, dude. How is the weather?
Holy shit, he did it in 2016. Oh my God.
All right. Okay. So,
Jumanfu,
Jumanfu understands. Jumanfu gets it.
Okay.
All right. So let me introduce the podcast. Welcome to episode 2 of Nontent Live. This is normally a Twitch stream, but Twitch is currently broken, and nothing works there. Twitch machine broke.
For real.
So Nontent Live is basically the podcast I've been cooking up for approximately 18 years. Hopefully the stream isn't too garbo. No, it looks pretty good. We talk about the video games we've played over the past week. We talk about general gaming news over the past week. You know, stuff's been popping. Lots of memes happen, as you could probably tell.
It's good.
My personal name, me as an individual, my name is Andrew, also known as Dwelkinator, also known as the King of Nontent. It's like content but better.
Content but better.
Content but better. Hashtag content but better. The man to the right of me. Man over here. Introduce yourself, family.
Oh, hi. They call me
Big Papa.
Analux. They call me Big. No. They call me Analux. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I'm a small streamer for Project PBR. Gotta rep the set. You know how it is.
Gotta rep the set. Gotta rep the set.
I've been streaming for about a year. I'm a budding game developer, and I have a lot of strong opinions about a lot of things that I don't really know anything about. That includes video games. Hi, twitch.tv/Analux.
Don't you dare. Normally this is over at twitch.tv/Dwelkinator, but I'll plug at the end of the show. Barnaby's, introduce yourself. Below me.
It's me. My name's Barnaby's. I'm also a streamer. Been streaming for a little over a year. And I hate myself.
Yeah, dude. Self-hatred. Let's go.
All right, man down there. What's your name? Who are you? What's that new album you're talking?
Oh yeah. I may look like Billy Ray Cyrus, but I'm actually not. I'm very sorry, everybody.
Oh no.
I'm not the real man.
I've lied.
I've been lied to?
I go by Soul Food most places. My name is Chris. I play a lot of fighting games. I play Smash. I play some Street Fighter. I play a lot of Skullgirls. Play a lot of Marvel.
You play Skullgirls?
I do play a lot of Skullgirls.
Let's chug some
I play a lot every Friday with the Kill Sage and Sonic Fox. Sometimes it's really nice.
That sounds fun, actually.
Living on the East Coast, like 2 hours away from New York, is fucking OD.
Dude, don't dox yourself.
There you go. So don't dox yourself live on YouTube.tv.
Live on YouTube Gaming, because people go there.
Hold on.
Yeah, people use YouTube Gaming.
Participant. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 people in here already know where I live.
I love you.
Oh my God.
Hey, man, not so daily videos.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Nice.
Did you go to Joe's and not pick up anything? Any drinks? Oh, okay.
Hey, Tristan,
reclaiming my
let's
time.
let's pull it in, family.
Hey, you know.
Pull in, not pull out. Thank you.
Fuck up.
All right.
0% pullout game.
Dude, just pull out games V week. All right, gaming, right? Gaming.
Wow, I'm like legitimately, you know.
Gaming?
Let's get
Gaming.
on to the thing. Yeah.
Alright.
What even are video games? Alright, so first we normally start off about what we've played this week, because I didn't even get to talk about what I played this week. I'm gonna start. Just cause, you know, it's my show.
Yeah, man. Do it.
Fuck you.
No,
Please don't fuck me.
this is Barnaby's life. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute! Recently, I've played over the past week, I played Devil Daggers, but I played that, you know, just when I'm fucking bored. I played Guacamelee. I played Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. I played Golf with Your Friends. I played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and I played Prey recently.
Oh, you played Prey? How was that?
I have a lot of
How was
thoughts.
Prey?
I have several thoughts. I'm not far into it because my computer is a literal toaster.
Isn't it sci-fi arc survival?
It's
I'm about to kick you off the show. I'm about to kick you off the show. No. So Prey, basically, if you don't know, it's based off a sci-fi series named Prey, like an old video game series, but has literally nothing to do with it except for like the name. Like there was a Prey 2 announced a long ass time ago, and it looks super cool. It looks pretty much like Blade Runner. Like it looked a lot like what Detroit Beyond Human or whatever that game looked like.
Yo, okay, I want to.
It looked a lot like Detroit, or the video game Detroit, but got canceled. Didn't hear anything. I think Bethesda, or no, it wasn't Bethesda. Was it Bethesda?
Bethesda produced this current Prey.
Yeah, no, Bethesda, I'm pretty sure snagged it. And Prey came out, and it's basically a psychological horror shooter game. Now, since none of you know me, I love shooter games. Like, I'm a big fan of like story-based first-person experience games. So, like, I was a big fan of Wolfenstein. The fuck you want?
No, for a second, let's go around the table and say like, you're the shooter guy.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
the RPG/comp guy.
Soul Food's the fighter man.
Fighter man.
And RPG, I mean, and Barnaby's.com is what are you, TCG General?
Yeah, dude, I played the card game.
Yeah, man, I main Yu-Gi-Oh.
I fucking made Yu-Gi-Oh, dude.
Yeah, so
No,
I mean,
but
we got a pretty good spread of expertise.
No,
around
I'm not just the shooter guy. Like I'm not a big fan of a lot of the Call of Duties, though I do enjoy them on the occasion. But
yeah, World War II looks good.
World War II does look good.
I'm actually really interested in getting it.
I don't know. I don't really like multiplayer shooters. I really like first-person experience type games. Like, if Dear Esther was a game, I think I would have liked it. But for context, I really enjoyed Wolfenstein. I really enjoy the BioShock games, especially Infinite. One of my.
Oh god.
But Prey is really good so far. It's presented its story really well, though it's kind of spooky, not gonna lie. And there's a lot of like survival elements to it, not to the point of like Alien Isolation, but there's a lot of like exploration of the maps. It's
I've heard people liken it to System Shock 2 if you ever played that.
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't it the same family?
It feels very similar.
Alright, that's a game I'm picking up then. Done.
Yeah, no, it's
10 out of 10.
so far it's really good of what I've played. And the abilities and the stealth
Fluffy.
seems really interesting. Oh my god, Floppy showed up? Dude,
Hey,
what's up?
gang,
What's
gang.
poppin'? Gang gang.
Yo, Floppy, this kid just said that he doesn't like RPGs at all. You better.
I did not say that.
Yo, man.
Wait, no, that's
Kid
not what I...
likes BioShock Infinite the best out of all of them. Beat this fucking.
It is so fucking good. Fuck you.
I have a lot of complex feelings.
I have a lot of feelings about BioShock Infinite. I don't want to fight with you.
Infinite.
I don't want to fight you guys on every podcast episode we have because I've already fought. Actually, wait, did we have that fight on stream or was it?
No, that was late at night in a Discord call.
So BioShock Infinite, compared to the other two, was trash.
No.
And
You're Garbo.
Not because of any mechanics. Not because
it is the strongest mechanically.
Yeah, no, it's damn good mechanically. It's not bad. The gunplay needed a little tweaking. It could have been a little.
The gunplay in the first two were Garbo.
The story was so stunted, and just dragged. The story got dragged through production. Like that should have been. That could have easily been. That could have easily been like an RPG length story, and it had the content. It had the lore. It had so much to it that could have been explored, but it ended up just being one long hallway of action that felt gross and underexplored.
All right, I have some thoughts.
You're saying BioShock Infinite was worse than BioShock 2?
Maybe not worse than BioShock 2. See, I have a lot of nostalgia about BioShock 2, so that's the.
Well, you're wrong. So there's the.
I objectively, I loved it, but it wasn't that good, and that's fine. I realized that objectively BioShock 2 was shit, but BioShock Infinite was shit in my eyes because it should have been so much more, because it had the potential to be so much more, and none of it was explored, and that's what makes me mad about BioShock.
Okay, so I will 100% admit that a lot of the pressures of the current FPS tropes or stereotypes about how a story type game should be developed were definitely applied. Like, you know, 6-hour, 10-hour campaign. I totally agree that there is a lot more to it, though personally the mechanics brought me through it. Honestly, it was such a fun, visceral experience. I got a lot of stuff out of it just by playing it.
The issue with BioShock Infinite wasn't that it had a 6-hour campaign, because I feel like a lot of the world could have been explored in a 6-hour campaign. It just presented too many things and didn't explain any of them the way it could have.
That's okay.
Not for the sake of the two characters who lived through it, because I feel like the two characters who lived through it got no time to exist or like soak any of it in. It was just like, fuck, you know, I'm running from island to goddamn island, I'm running from cops and shit, you know. It's just so much action that there's no time to think. And I know that you really enjoy like high intensity games like that, but there's no reason that we couldn't have stopped and had actual development for either of the characters.
I think there were several story points and beats where that happened. I have also not played it in a hot second. I have not replayed it.
I go back and I look at it a lot. Wait, why does the guy on the bottom left keep disappearing? Is he a hologram? Yeah, dude. We are currently talking about BioShock Infinite.
How do I have more viewers on average here than I do on Twitch?
I don't know, dude. Because we made the rounds on Discord for the first time in a minute.
Yeah, honestly. Hi, guys.
Oh my god, Fluffy's been talking. Or
yeah,
not
dude.
Soulfood.
Soulfood's been talking.
Soulfood's been... Oh, shit.
I feel bad.
Soulfood, you're broken?
No.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not broken.
Oh, it looks like you've been talking, bro. So I'm just like, fuck.
It's probably just my mic picking up like dead noise.
Okay.
You know, I'm on the phone.
Also, hi Ninmans, hi Floppy, hi Amelia, hi Gerald.
Sorry, I
That's
wanted
me.
to fight.
What?
I wanted to if Andrew about this live. If
if
anybody else has thoughts, go ahead. Those are my thoughts on the game.
I personally, okay, so maybe I'm just lazy, or maybe I'm more mechanically driven, or whatever. Maybe I like easy stories, but I personally like where it's not necessarily on rails, but I don't have to do a lot of heavy digging to understand story beats or elements.
You shouldn't have to do a lot of heavy digging. Yeah, I don't think that you should have to do the work to find out the story. I just think the story
That's a lot of RPGs for me.
I just don't think that the story was explored at all. Okay, Dark Souls. Let's not even go into that. That's not.
Hollow Knight, you have to beat the game like 3 times to get to understand what's happening.
Don't at me right now. We're not talking about Hollow Knight. We're talking about an FPS story that's set in an incredibly rich world that could be explored so much.
I'm okay that a lot of it was hinted at. That's just where I am. I enjoyed the story regardless. I do think there were bits that were like dropped and like fucked up.
Underexplained.
Like
what the fuck is a vigor? What is a vigor? Is it a soda that you drink that gives you superpowers because God?
Yeah.
Like that's.
Also, the whole thing with like the rebels was underexplained. But
oh
okay,
my God, the
all right.
Populi could have been explored.
Let me
shift
like, to a significantly better game.
Okay.
I have feelings for BioShock Infinite, but that's okay. We'll just wait for the next BioShock and fight about that one. Is that good?
Okay.
Cool.
What next BioShock?
Cut the stream.
You mean Prey?
You're right. That's actually pretty accurate.
BioShock 4.
All right, see you, Amelia. 10 viewers? What is this?
11 for me.
11? What the fuck? Okay.
Dog, YouTube gaming the future.
Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Wolfenstein: The New Order was good. I didn't get to play a whole lot.
You haven't played it. I know that.
Yeah,
you'll probably fight me on it. I personally thought that had one of the most, not necessarily the most cerebral or like intense stories, but I think it handled the individual characters and the neurological and psychological feedback of living in a Nazi-controlled world on like patriots really well. Honestly.
Oh, you mean
it was
right now?
It was a very compelling game. I'm looking forward to the sequel a lot.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, Blazkowicz previously in the other Wolfenstein games was literally just like the Doom guy. Like, it was just like an animated face in the corner that just like, fuck Nazis, you know? But they made him a real broken man. And
a real human being.
Just a real, you know, opinions and elbows.
Thank you, Jumanfu. How can you not enjoy a game about killing Nazis?
Hey, there were troubles on all sides.
Oh my God, fuck you. No, reclaiming my time, soaking it in, claiming my time. So yeah, man. Also, personally, as a mechanics guy, I really like it going back to the old school way of doing things in terms of FPSs. It wasn't hallway. The maps were pretty big and sprawling. You had to explore. There were armor packs, health packs. You know, it went back to the old way of doing things.
It was just so much fun.
You could also dual wield any weapon.
Dual grenade launchers.
Doom is also a good example of a really well done shooter. It doesn't have like a major story element, but no one went into it expecting that, and that was okay.
Yeah, no, it was
mechanically
just
great.
Potatoes kill everything you see, shoot them up, and it was really good.
It's just
also the soundtrack is beefy.
It's just Doom is the game equivalent of 100% beef. You go in there, you shoot shit, you get it done, you get to the boss. That's yeah. It's just
you get your shit kicked in on the occasion, and it's fine.
It's fine. It's beef.
It's mad beef. But anyway, Prey is not Doom. Prey makes you feel like a scared little bitch sometimes. Not gonna lie.
Dude, because everything's hiding as something else.
Everything's hiding. You're just standing there in the corner with your glue gun, like,
Is that cup an enemy? I don't know.
Honestly,
Smash all the cups. Smash all the cups.
Smash all the cups. 10 out of 10. If you don't break every single item in Prey, then you're dead already.
Then you
don't like pre-fire every item.
Also,
every piece of
I find a couple of similarities between Prey and Dishonored, actually, in the way you can approach situations. Like the way you can either go around or go through, like go around, go over, go through, that kind of ideal. I find that really interesting, and a lot of the mechanics and like abilities you have hail to Dishonored and also hail to like the old BioShock games.
Yeah.
And System Shock 2, if we're really getting into it. But yeah,
you know, BioShock was supposed to be like in the same vein as System Shock, and like a lot
spiritual
of
successor.
It was supposed to be the spiritual successor, and I really appreciate that. I think they captured a lot of that shit really well, a lot of the feel of it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely played Prey.
Wasn't Prey made by the same people that made Dishonored?
No, I don't think it was made by Arcane. I don't think
No.
so.
No, I think it was.
No.
It was published by Bethesda.
Store page.
What was I gonna say?
Let me check the store page real
yeah.
quick.
Hey, can we talk about something real quick? Like, it was
No,
completely
it was-
gone.
Oh, it was! It totally was! It's made by the same
Yeah.
guys who made Dishonored. Shit.
Yeah.
Arcane. It was
Can I
just
say that
published by Bethesda. Yeah, what's
Can I
up?
say that I'm really excited by Super Mario Odyssey?
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god, let's
Hold
talk
up.
about that real quick. Yeah, what's up, Barnaby's? Where do we
But
go?
Wait, do we wanna
sorry,
talk
speaking of
about
Mario, speaking about Mario, fucking Mario and Rabbids.
Oh my god, that came
Yeah.
out. Okay, we're gonna
Italian
go.
XCOM.
We're gonna go counterclockwise for this. So I played Prey this week. We all talked about it. Me and Tristan are gonna fight after this. Barnaby's.
Oh,
Oh
Did,
yeah.
did you play the new Rabbids game?
No.
Okay.
you
Well-
got a Switch, right?
But
Don't you have a Switch?
I don't. No, I think it's on Wii U. Is
No,
it on Wii U?
I know.
it's a Switch
Tell
game.
me about Switch titles. Tell me about new shit you got.
Oh yeah, tell us
Uh,
about ARMS.
Tell us
Arms?
about ARMS, dude.
The only ARMS I played was with Tristan at RTS, and
okay, but I
does
kicked
not
your
work
ass.
intuitively. It
Are
does
you
not work
kidding me?
intuitively.
It's great. ARMS is fantastic.
I feel
whooped
it
your
does
cute
not
little
feel
butt.
intuitive at all. Like
That's because you love.
I'm throwing, and he's like,
Oh my god.
anyways.
Soul Food, do you know anything about ARMS?
Are
Soul
you
food?
Nintendo?
Anything I've played recently?
No,
Well,
None.
well, first of
No,
all,
I don't own a Switch.
I'll rip
I
it.
haven't played any. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
what
have
if?
the money for that shit?
ARMS is
What
the
if-
real fighter game. So Barnaby's, tell us what you
Yeah.
played this week.
Destiny 2.
Destiny
for real?
Boo?
How was it?
Dude, Destiny 2 is lit. I'm so excited.
I actually really want to get it.
And
it
I
looks really
really,
good.
I really fucking hate that PC is coming out a month after the consoles.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and it's only on the BattleNet
What the
launcher.
fuck?
Isn't that cool?
It's on
Yeah.
BattleNet launcher.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
um,
I'm so
only
hyped
on
for that.
BattleNet.
Dude. It feels
only
so
on
nice.
BattleNet.
It's not. It's okay. You know
Just
how
put it on Steam, dude.
you know how fucking Activision and EA they port their games to PC and it's all shit, right?
Yeah.
This does not feel like a shit PC port. Sure, button mapping can be moved around a little bit. Some abilities can be on like.
It looks smooth as fuck. I won't lie.
so
I've seen it.
nice.
I
didn't
have seen
actually
no
do it,
footage.
you know?
Please tell me.
I've seen. Okay, so Bricky Orchid 8 played it. I don't know if anybody here knows Bricky Orchid 8. He's one of
My
favorite
boy
YouTubers.
Bricky.
My boy Bricky. There it is.
If I can't get him on the show, don't.
He
Don't
released,
talk about him.
he released a video of Destiny 2, and I was pretty much just interested in some gameplay footage. It looks smooth as hell. Like, I know he's got a high-end computer, but it runs 60 FPS. There was no lag. It looked super intuitive. It didn't look like he had any control issues. It looked like it was built for PC. It looked like a damn good experience, and I am so excited about getting it.
Here's the thing: when you're playing Destiny 1 on Xbox and PS4 and everything, Xbox, and you don't feel the difference between PC and console, and then when you jump onto this open beta for the PC, it's like, what have I fucking been missing?
Oh my
It's
God.
made for it, man. Yeah.
And
Yeah, no,
everyone, like, I've read threads and they're like, do I want 60 FPS and clear fucking visuals and graphics, or do I want to play with my friends? It's like, what do I do? And it's like, good thing I didn't have any friends in Destiny 1 anyways.
Hey, I mean, if this is
I
gonna
still
be
don't have
the
friends.
Destiny 2 squad, I'm in. Let's go.
Oh my god, how much is Destiny 2 gonna be? Like
It's gonna be
$18
$60.
million?
60?
You need to purchase a Ferrari.
I could get a Ferrari or Destiny 2.
No. When you purchase your Ferrari, you get the free copy. Of
Oh, I got a
Destiny 2.
copy of Destiny 2 with every
That's
Ferrari.
the only way to get Destiny.
Yes,
the only
Ninbins,
way.
what's up? Ninbins ahemed me in chat.
Don't ahem me. No, go ahead and ahem me. It's
I've
okay.
been ahemed.
So yeah, I'm really hype about it. I really didn't enjoy the formula for the first Destiny, I guess. It just felt like super, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy the way that they ran bosses, but I'm so it just looks good. I can't. Destiny 1 didn't look so great for me for whatever reason. Just the way it handled the graphics didn't look too great, and I just wasn't so turned on by the idea of having to, get it on PS4. But the way it runs and the PvE in Destiny 2, from what I've seen, looks really good. I don't know. It looks like a damn steep improvement. And honestly, like the MMO aspects of this FPS game that I've been looking forward to,
Understand. Okay. How is the gameplay different from the first game, if at all?
No difference.
Zero difference. Okay, cool.
Zero
It's
difference.
just prettier.
But, like,
I'm just hoping that they handle bosses and like raids better, because honestly, you can't just slap a 10-year-long health bar on something.
That's not fun.
That's
well,
not
no,
difficult.
it's not. They're not. Yeah. They're not just. Here's the thing, right? With the strike that they have right now, it feels like a mini raid boss. Like, honestly, like it goes through its phases. It has, and you can tell what phase it's about to go into, because its health bars divvied up into 3 different sections.
That's fair.
And
Later, Mindy.
Like with each phase, like there's a different aspect that you need to start thinking about and like work towards. So it feels nice, it feels fresh. Yes, the whole gameplay mechanics and the whole core concept of the game hasn't changed, but I enjoyed that. I spent a good 20 to 30 hours.
It seemed like such a grind in the first game, if that makes any sense.
Let me just ask, what about Destiny? Like higher levels and things like that. What makes difficulty in Destiny? Like how do you get to a higher level raid boss and feel like you're better at the game instead of just, I have higher level gear and can therefore deal the same percentage of damage to this higher level creature that I could when I was at lower level? Because that's usually what it feels like when I'm in those sorts of games.
Well, isn't that Borderlands?
Soul Food.
Yo, Soul Food, you're popping.
Hey, you're popping off quite a bit, good.
No, well, you see, the thing about that is, it's
each
of the raids,
that made me hot.
different raids. It's not just shoot this boss a million times and hopefully you win, and you'll win. It's each of the different raids and the raid bosses have different mechanics that you need to do before you can actually start damaging them.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, unfortunately, I wish I had more insight on this, but I hadn't played any of the raids in Destiny 1. But I know that, like, it's not just straight ahead. Like, it's not like what Division did, where,
you walk in and shoot shit.
Walk in and
Just
shoot
the
shit.
guy who has 18 million health and he'll die eventually.
And it doesn't.
Yeah, dude, that's
doesn't,
a boss.
Get behind cover.
But
Get behind cover when he's done reloading.
Destiny as a whole, like, it's much more like, if you're looking for like an interactive, like, grindy game, like, that's Destiny for you. Like, it's not just go into this room, shoot this boss, get loot, and repeat. It's like,
so it's not Borderlands.
I guess what I'm asking
It's
is,
just
like,
that it wasn't handled well at first.
Yeah,
And
but
they
everything
fixed it with like the taking thing and stuff like that. But
I'm so excited.
I guess what I'm looking for is more like the FPS equivalent or the shooter equivalent to Dauntless. You know what I'm saying? Like, those bosses feel interactive. Like, you're definitely involved. Like the quill shot, right? You got to cut off its tail in order to like super do damage, and that like has a big effect on the boss fight, the difficulty of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I guess what I'm saying is I'm looking for that sort of interactivity. Or that sort of difficulty. You need strategy, you need planning. It isn't just like a Zelda boss, like, oh, I hit this button, so now the walls are gonna come down, crush the boss, and show me its weak point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that, but let me put this into perspective.
Okay.
I'd run the strike, the mission last night for the second time, and the first time it went through just fine. But the second time I was running with my boy Michael and his cousin, and we wiped 3 different times.
You running Destiny?
Yeah, and
Like,
we wiped the boss, or like wiped as in we all died like 3 different times. Like it took us 3 tries to get to the 3rd phase of the boss.
Okay, but is that about like your skill at the game, or did you just get like mobbed?
Both.
Yeah.
Like we were a little less
What
skillful, but
defines skill
in
Destiny?
Yeah.
It's
like what makes you better at the game besides I have the gun with +2 strength? Do you feel?
I guess having good tracking would probably be good. Like you gotta be good at that.
Positioning, and awareness, like being aware of your surroundings, especially when you get into higher level raids. Like you need to be aware of like who has this certain buff, who needs to be taking care of the trash, while the other
It's time to take out the trash.
Understandable.
While these people are doing the mechanics, so we can start shooting the boss and everything.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't hate it. I think that Destiny 2 looks like it's going to be handled a lot better than the first, and I'm really excited to get it. I guess
I have more questions.
Okay, go ahead.
So do you have access to any of the story bits?
Oh yeah, okay. So Destiny 2 story looks lit as fuck. Actually, you should watch some of it. I don't wanna talk too much about it because I honestly I'm not an expert on it. You know what I mean? I don't want to give me any false information.
I ain't no expert.
But it looks really cool. It's like the Guardians are being, instead of the Guardians going out and like protecting planets or whatever, the Guardians themselves are being attacked by this alien force, and it's just.
Is the alien force a big orb?
No, it's like from what I saw in the beta, right, or like from gameplay of the beta, it looks like a giant face hugger has latched itself onto the Guardian's orb thing. The giant, you know what I mean?
The big orb.
Just, like,
the Traveler.
Yeah, the Traveler.
The big orb.
Nins has a good point. Destiny 2 is a more polished Destiny 1, but the narrative experience, at least current narrative experience and raids are simply training for the competitive scene.
That's disappointing.
Hey, that makes sense. I think the narrative is really good. I think it looks like it has a lot of promise, and I think that I mean, if that's just going to be training for the comp scene, I think that's damn good, training wheels.
I'm always narrative experience first in a shooter. That's just me.
Destiny's the MMO successor to Halo. So, like, if they're trying to set up for a comp scene, like, I'm down for it.
Well, yeah. It's like you have to be playing both PvE and PvE to get most out of the game. And unfortunately, like, yeah, it's all right. It's just I really with Destiny 2 being on PC, the PvP scene got 100 times more competitive. Because you have people who, who are CS:GO players.
Yeah. Coming in hot.
Players. And it's like they have better mechanics from those games, and I'm sitting here fucking trying to shoot the body when you're supposed to shoot the head.
True.
And like I land 2 hits on them when they land their full clip on me, and it's like,
true.
Well,
yo, what is happening?
That's the only thing. I'm not looking forward to, but I'll still play it.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be a lot of the same grind type stuff, just.
Oh yeah.
Better.
But I like my grindy games.
Look, I mean, butter.
All right, Mr. Guild Wars 2.
Diablo 3.
Torchlight 2, I think is what you really mean.
Excuse you?
Torchlight 2.
Mr. All right. So you play Destiny 2. It was Destiny 1 plus.
Destiny 1 pura sortura.
You're not Japanese.
Ultra. I am.
Destiny 1 Super Turbo Edition.
Super Turbo Championship Edition.
Destiny 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric
It's an
Boogaloo.
MMO first and foremost. Yeah, I suppose that's You're right. You're right.
Understandable. Understandable in invites. All right.
Bungie wouldn't call it that, but yes.
Bungie
Those
wants you
mechanics
to
they
still think it's Halo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
they want you to think it's better than Halo.
Guys, just rebranded
Yeah.
Halo.
Just remake Halo.
Just give me back Halo. Just give it back.
Give me Halo. All
Let me
right.
get a.
Just give me Angel. Just give me the game Angel.
Angel. Just give me Bayonetta again.
All right.
That's Halo,
Soul
right?
Foods.
Okay. Yeah, reclaiming, pulling it in. I've talked. Barnzo's talked. Barnzo was gone. Where'd you
I'm back.
go?
Nice chilling.
He's just chilling. Soul Food.
What have you played this week?
My main man, Chris. What's happened?
What have I played this week? We already talked pre-stream about Nidhogg. I played that a lot. The new one.
Nidhogg 2 is a hell of a game. I
Y'all
like it a
tell
lot.
me about Nidhogg. For those of you who don't know, just a little
Did.
pre-screed. Nidhogg the first, Nidhogg 1, was basically like a 1v1 fighting thing where you fencing game basically, where you try to get to the end.
Side-scrolling
on
fencing
either
game with
side?
dive kicks.
Yeah. So you could sacrifice yourself to the great Nidhogg, which is from
Giant
what?
water thing.
I'm trying to remember what it's from. It's from like Norse mythology, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
the Nidhogg. I thought the Nidhogg was like an actual Norse thing.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
Filipino thing.
it's a Filipino thing.
Really?
Oh,
The
wait.
Nidhogg? The
Let me
giant worm? I thought it was related to like Yggdrasil and all that jazz.
Nidhogg is the dragon that resides at the bottom of Ridgesville.
Fuck you, it's Norse. I'm looking it up right
Yggdrasil.
now.
Oh, right.
It's
Right,
the
I
dragon
remember
that
now.
resides in the roots of Yggdrasil.
Oh, yeah, one of the three boys.
Yeah.
Because
So
aren't there
you're
three
fighting
boys? There's that one, there's the deer, and then there's the third one.
to sacrifice yourself to the Nidhogg. So Nidhogg 2 is well, they evolved the first idea a lot with some new weapons and some new tactics and some new ideas, and it's gross and I adore it.
I love the art style. Everyone
Yeah.
shits on the art style. It's so good.
No, I mean I think it's amazing, but like it's just because it's gross. You know what I mean? Like it looks
Yeah.
it looks like something early Newgrounds where they were like really obsessed with shit, right?
Insert game footage here.
Yeah, for real. It's really fun. There's a lot of possible mechanics, but I end up just throwing my weapons and kicking my way to victory.
Understandable. Yeah, me and Tristan were playing it. Basically, there's like how many screens individually? It's like
There's five
eight?
screens, 7 screens.
It's like 7 or 8. Basically, the idea is to get all the way of the end of like a chain of screens. And me and Tristan were playing it earlier today, and it was, or whenever it was, it was the most infuriating thing ever. Because you'd spawn, and if somebody has the momentum on you, they can just Because one of the cool mechanics is where your weapon is placed is kind of cool, so you can like bop someone in the head or like slide.
For the dagger and for the rapier, there's 3 possible levels to your weapon. There's down, middle, and up, right? Then you can raise it above your head so that you can throw it if possible. For the broadsword, you only have up and down, but that's because it's made to disarm other weapons. And
So
then
you can
there's
also
a
throw
bow. You could also throw it, yeah, for sure.
The
And
bow
then
has
there-
middle, down, and up as well.
Yeah, like you raise it above your head. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then there's the bow, which has over your head to throw, a chest level shot and a foot level shot.
You can also toss. You can also shoot from there. I was spamming you with that earlier.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really weird, and like each weapon has its own mechanics. It's really odd. I really enjoyed Nidhogg so far. I think that there's probably a lot of mechanical shit that you can use to win, but you can also get kills or die accidentally. Like if a person is just holding their sword at a certain level and you accidentally run into it, you're fucking dead. And that's really funny to me. Like those are the funniest kills. Video Game Donkey released a video on it earlier, and it was pretty much just a montage of him like jumping around people and standing up like, and his character will just like pose.
Video game
in
donkey,
that
please be
pose.
on the show. Thank you.
And he'll kill someone without attacking or anything, just because that's where the sword is placed, and it's really funny. It made for good content. Made for good nontent, you know.
Nah, dude. Only on this channel can you find Nontent.
Oh, you're right.
Twitch.tv on YouTube.com/Garbo.
Shut
Hold
the
on.
fuck up.
I'm about to check something real quick.
Go for it. Go for it.
What's he
Go for
checking?
it.
What's happening? What's going
It's
on?
too late, but Twitch is live again.
There it is.
Well,
Oh, we
My
ignorant
stream's
now.
up.
now we're ignorance.
Now we're ignorance.
200% ignorance.
200.
Well, it's too late for this stream.
But my stream is live.
Ah, don't rub your titties like that live on stream.
Don't you dare. Who are you talking to?
Barnaby's.
Okay.
Anyway.
What else have I been playing?
Anyway, what else have you played?
Recently bought Dead Cells.
Dead Sales. What is that?
Dead
Cells.
Cells,
Dead Cells?
family.
Oh, Dead Cells.
CELLS, like cells.
Hang on.
Not sales, like sale.
Check it.
Shit.
What came out this week? That's what I'm checking.
What is
That's
Dead
what
Cells?
I'm not checking that. Dead Cells
that looks
is
pretty
like
good.
it's a
It's that roguelike,
side-scrolling.
right?
It's a roguelike platformer
Okay.
with. It has a really, really nice looking art direction.
I like it.
Like, it looks
pretty.
crisp. It plays crisp. It is crisp.
All
Pretty crisp.
I like that. So what? You explore some giant ass castle or whatever the fuck.
Isn't it also procedurally generated?
Yeah, it is. Every time you start a run, it's procedurally generated.
That's badass, actually. I like that. It's a Metroidvania. I
There's
really enjoy Metroidvanias.
Dude, don't at me. I'm the Metrovania fan here.
No. You didn't even like Hollow Knight.
We're not having this fight.
Ooh.
Well, you didn't like real Hollow Knight. You just
I-
liked killing shit.
You...
Really?
It's like I would say this game
not-
is most like Rogue Legacy if you've ever played that.
I have played that. That's a good game.
I definitely
But-
heard of it.
Rogue
Instead of it
Legacy
being, like,
is fun.
you have heirs. It's you have cells that you can spend to get upgrades that you can use on future runs, like more weapons, stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, I see these bosses are super cool. Holy shit,
Yeah, the bosses are so cool.
Insert
There's only
footage
2 right
here.
now since it's in early access.
Yeah,
Mm.
The
Well,
incomplete one. That's my dog.
that's the boy right there.
I have issues with the early access. You know, Ark Survival just actually came out for real. It's like $40.
Wow, what the fuck?
It just
Who would
like
buy-
released 1.0.
Does their early access
Own
community
it?
still have to buy it? Cause like, I feel like that's something they would do.
Yeah,
Probably. I'm reading now. I'm gonna see if they gotta buy it. I'm pretty sure if you own it, like you own it.
Yeah.
But regardless, I don't like early access.
See, I don't
No,
have...
this game has been being updated pretty frequently.
They're on top of it.
I feel like it schemes people out of their money for an incomplete game.
See, okay. There's things like H1, right? Let's talk about the difference between H1.
Let's talk about how Rust will never get done.
Let's talk about how there are some good early access games and there are some bad early access games. I think that there are people out there who take their money and run, and I think that that's the downside to early access. But the upside to early access games is that you can release a title that you're excited about, even though you don't have maybe the man hours to get it where you want it, right? But it also provides you the opportunity to get notes from your community while you're, still developing it.
That's
When
understandable.
When you have a good playable thing that you care about and you think that your community can help you, and maybe you don't have the money to put in the man hours to finish it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be here at St. Ed's for another 2 years, right? And I'm gonna be developing games for a while, right?
Yeah.
I may not have the money to support myself for one of the titles that I'm excited about putting out, because me and my friends who are helping me design it are you know, we're kids and we're trying to find work at the same time, right? I think that early access is a really fantastic tool for the community to support developers who are struggling or who just don't have the resources they need. But I also think it's a great way for communities to assist in building a game.
I guess just like
it's a fantastic tool. It's just easy to take advantage of.
Yeah, I feel like it's really easily taken advantage of, because there are games like Conan Exiles that's on there that's made like by a big company. It's not made by like two guys in a basement. You feel?
Yeah.
And then there's games like H1Z1 or PlayerUnknown's or Paladins, for fuck's sake, that will probably be on there forever. Paladins is technically EA. Yeah. Rust is
Soul Food. What was Soul Food saying?
It's tagged as early access.
There are companies that do it really well. Like, I have high hopes for the new Quake game because it's in early access now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why put it on early access if you have the money to finish it?
The thing is that they're releasing it now for like a full copy, like all of the characters, and then they have a free-to-play model that's coming out when the game fully releases, which is a really good idea in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
because it offers people who want the game now a chance to play it and give the big company feedback, and then people who don't want to spend a lot of money on the game
can just wait till it's out,
play it later, and then grind for the characters that they want.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't like pre-order bonuses, and the fact that the Doom guy is a pre-order bonus makes me really upset. So I don't plan on pre-ordering it.
Pre-order bonuses, I mean, it's a good incentive, right? And I think it's a good way to support titles that you care about, right? But I think that it's just gotten so... I used to work for GameStop, and I adore GameStop. I think that GameStop does a lot of things right, but it's... The pre-order bonuses about GameStop really killed me.
God.
And I think that the Doom guy thing was really GameStop-y in that regard, and that makes me sad.
Super GameStop.
That hurt. Yeah.
There are some people that do it really right, but also really wrong at the same time. Prime example, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat X.
What about
when
Mortal
that
Kombat?
When that first came out, they were like, "Oh, Goro's gonna be a pre-order."
Pre-order only.
That's ridiculous. No, that's stupid.
Or when gun skins are pre-order only. I'm like, the fuck is the point of this?
And then, like 3 months later, with Combat Pack 1, when that came out, they were like, "All right, you can now buy Goro." And I was really excited about that because I could finally play the character I wanted to play. But at the same time, I feel like it fucks over the people who pre-ordered it for extra money, because it's like, well, why did I even pre-order this?
Well, no. Here's the thing about that. I feel like if it's upfront, like it's a timed exclusive. Like you will be
not on my stream.
You will be able to play this character or use this item before the general public for a certain amount of time. As long as it's disclosed that way, it's fine, because Destiny 2 is doing that same thing with one of their exotics.
But it's honest.
That's the thing, though. NetherRealm never did that. Ed Boon never said that. They were like, it's going to be pre-order only. Like, we're not going to give this to anyone else. And then they fucking backstabbed the people that pre-ordered it.
That's just shitty business practice, because from the beginning, I think that you should be able to assume that they're going to have to release it to the general public, because there's a competitive scene for Mortal Kombat X, you know what I'm saying? So, like, how are you going to have one character that some people are going to main that other people are never going to have the chance to practice against unless they're
kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be a ridiculous business practice, but the point is that they marketed it that way. They marketed it as if you guys are the only ones who are gonna get Goro, and that's gonna be that. And that's ridiculous. That's super schemy and really
similar example of fighting games being real schemy. Soul Food, which one of the Street Fighters was the one that sold characters as DLC but physically had them on the disc?
Oh fuck! I think that was a new one. 5.
It was either
Mortal Kombat 5.
Yeah. So basically, what happened with that is that there were DLC characters that you had to buy, but those characters, the code for them, were on the disc.
Oh, so
they were just locked off by a paywall.
Wow, that's stupid as fuck. Why would you even do that?
No,
man?
it's double stupid though, because when people first heard about the season pass, they found out that the characters were on like in the files or on the disc.
On the disc.
Well, like the PC copies, they're like in the game files. So what people did was they fucking were like, all right, Capcom, you want to pull this bullshit? We're just gonna leak the whole list right now.
Yeah, but Capcom's always been super schemy. Dude, when's a new Tekken coming out?
It already came out. Tekken
Really?
7.
Is Tekken 7 good? I like that.
Really, it is fan-fucking-tastic.
When did Tekken 7 come out?
Like the end of last year.
Oh my god.
I
I
played
missed
it at
Tekken
Evo.
7.
Okay, but when is the new PlayStation All Stars coming out?
You're right.
Dude, that's the franchise I need to see come back.
You're right. I forgot about PlayStation.
Nathan Drake killing Kratos again.
No, there's no killing.
Kratos was so overpowered in PlayStation.
Jack and Daxter is the only way to go, guys.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Parappa the Rapper?
Oh, you're right.
The rapper. Okay, that game was stupid as fuck, man. That game was not balanced.
so
That game had
dummy.
Too many moves. It was dumb.
The thing is, though, if it were balanced, I probably would have played it more because I really like the roster.
Yeah, the roster was great. They just wasted it on shitty mechanics, and they didn't think about it. They thought, let's cash out, when they could have made something good and last.
It's time to cash out.
That was stupid as fuck.
Like, if they had just made a Smash clone, I would have been happy with that.
Yo, when are they gonna put Snake back into Smash? That's the real question.
Yo, man, when they gonna make a console port to Brawl Out?
Oh.
Yo, Soul Food, have you played any Brawl Out? Or Brawl Hollow?
Nah, dude, we talking Brawl Out. You seen Brawl Out, Andrew?
No, I mean Brawl Hollow, family?
Nah, we're talking Brawl Out. That's the real Smash clone right there.
What is Brawl Out?
It's a Smash clone.
It's a game that came out on early access very recently.
Yeah, but I could play Brawl Hollow for freezies.
It's like a very bona fide, unbalanced ass Smash clone.
Oh my god, this looks.
Hold on.
Wait, is this the game with the Is this the game that Donkey made a video about?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, where he says like go up a million times and
Go
the
up.
guy just,
Oh yeah,
fucking
go up.
freaks out.
Go up.
Jesse gets fucked.
It's
Hold
got
on.
Hyper Light
Oh,
Drifter. I have to buy it.
A little tangent, right?
Alright.
Have you guys ever seen someone first experience a rotating character model, or not rotating character, rotating cast of like free to play people? Like, have you ever
Mandy.
seen someone first
yeah.
experience that?
Yeah, when Mandy started playing League, she had to deal with the champion rotation, and it was like really heartbreaking when you lost Vayne.
So, my homeboy found Brawlhalla, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this character, right? He's so great. But wait, why can't I play him right now? What do you mean?
What do you mean I can't play my guy anymore?
Well, I was able to play him yesterday just fine."
See,
It was
okay.
just the rotating.
I also didn't realize that Brawlhalla was rotating. I started maining the elf chick, and I loved it.
I have
And
a
then
lot
all
of
of a
feelings about rotating champ pools. Cause
There's
for reference, I play a game called Awesome Knots. It's like 2D League basically.
oh yeah, I
And
bought Awesome Nuts when it was
Back in the day, I bought that game. The way it worked is the more matches you played, the more you leveled up is like the more your profile leveled up, and you would unlock champions as it went, right? Like you would unlock more champions to be in like your pool.
and now the free to play.
And then it went free to play, and it's doing the same rotating model. And I'm like, what the fuck?
See, I think for
I
free to play,
spent money on this game.
It's a
Give
good
me the
way.
characters.
I thought if you bought the game, then you got all the characters.
Oh no.
That's why
Because the way it worked back then is there was the base game and they sold like expansions which had like 3 or 4 new characters each, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't buy the most like recent expansion before it went free to play, so now those champions that were in that specific I don't even remember what the expansion was called anymore. But
Overdrive.
I'm gonna
can't play
take a
it.
quick break. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yo, do we gotta take a break? We can just take a break.
Oh, would that be okay?
We're at the hour
Literally-
mark. When we
Literally,
come back,
I'm just getting thirsty. I was gonna go grab a drink real quick. I was gonna grab a drink.
no, we can take like a 5-minute break if that works.
I might be gone just a little bit more than
7
5
minute
minutes.
break.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, we will be back in 7 minutes. Let me open up Snaz so I can get the countdown working. It is currently 9:39. We'll be back in.
We were talking about Awesome Nuts.
46.
Keep that in mind. We were talking about Awesome Nuts. All right.
We'll be back at 46. Actually, no, we'll be back at 47. All right, so we'll be right back. Thank you for coming to Nontent Live. Where's OBS? Fade. And we're back. It's happening, just like last time Tristan isn't here.
Hey.
I don't know what happened to him. He died. He went to get a soda. I don't know.
In before snoo snoo.
Taking a quick snoo break, you feel? We've all been there before.
Longer than expected.
Longer than normal snoo break. Just gonna grab some Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips, sponsored by Ruffles.
Hashtag ad, not ad.
Sponsored by Pro Drill. How y'all feeling? How we doing?
Feeling good.
Are you sure, Soul Food? Barnaby's is feeling good.
Good thing about using the phone for Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer upstairs at my desk like I was earlier. I'm not downstairs with eating honey barbecue boneless wings and watching Rick and Morty.
Did someone say boneless?
Did someone say downstairs?
Man, that new episode of Rick and Morty, am I right?
Huh?
Man, quick, stall for time until Tristan gets back.
Vamp. Quick, play the technical difficulty song.
Just elevator music. At least Discord hasn't broken on us yet.
Yo, your bed looks like it's gonna break once you sleep on it.
Don't at me. Don't judge how I live. Also, it just says Tristan is constant audio. What happened? Can someone text him? Someone at Tristan?
Wake me up before you go.
Or we just... Isn't that Seinfeld? No, that's not Seinfeld.
Don't leave me dancing like a yo-yo.
Okay, Soul Food. What else did you play this week? My fam. I'd ask Tristan, but he's not here. Soul Food? Hello?
Soul Food.
Soul Food?
Yeah.
Nice. What else did you play this week?
Oh.
We're vamping.
I also played, as I mentioned during the break, I've been playing a lot of Tabletop Simulator.
Which tabletop games, though, family? What have you been simulating?
Me and my friends found a 5-player chess game.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a fucking Pentagon board. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
It's all over the place. It's so cool. Lots of super fight, lots of Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Cards Against Humanity, they recently released the Back to School edition, which comes with a revamped base game with like 100 new cards or something. You know, fancy new jokes. It comes with a college-based expansion. It comes with a sexy dorm poster. It's like, I think it's some like racially diverse gay couple kissing each other, and they're both like hot. And it's in black and white, so you know it's a dorm poster. And then it comes with a protractor, a condom, and a dental dam.
Nice.
What an addition! And it's like $4 more than the normal edition. Where the fuck is Tristan? Snoo. You're right. He did say it would take longer than getting a soda. Professional.
Speaking of tabletop games, though.
Yes?
Also have been getting into Roll20 recently.
Yeah, we all use that. Or at least...
Oh, shit.
Wait, we do?
Don't you use that, Barnaby's? You've been on the...
I use pen and paper.
Oh, understandable. No, you playing some D&D recently, my fan? My guy?
I played a game. I'm in the middle of a D&D session right now.
Like as the podcast is going on?
No. Like we
as we
do it over
speak.
a very long period of time because of everyone's availability.
Okay, that is literally the worst thing ever. Not gonna lie. Like, both me and Tristan DM, and not having people be there consistently is the worst. Just because you have to, like, dodge and weave for story reasons.
Yeah, it's mainly me too. Like I told them, like if they just want to drop me, they can, but they won't.
Mm. Wow.
This character is now dead.
Yeah, for real. Like, he went off to go do something else. He's not here right now.
Like they had it before, where to make up for all the XP I didn't get during their like whole thing, I went on a quest with someone else to kill a Hydra, and I came back and I had the exact same amount of XP that they had.
Excellent.
Only because my character is a monk that believes that killing large beasts will bring him closer to God.
What a man.
So if they wanted to kill off my character, it would just be that he left to kill like a big ass fucking dragon and died.
He tried his. When you try so hard, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need.
And got so far, but in the end, it really fucking sucks.
You're right. Tristan is not picking up the phone.
What the fuck?
Stream. He hung up on me. Rude.
What?
Dickhead! Dude, the stream's just falling apart. It's all over.
It's all a ruse.
It's all over. Show's over. Nah, show's not over. Let's see. Anything over the week you guys want to talk about? I mean, a couple of games did come out. I really want to snag Absolver. Not gonna lie. Absolver looks really cool.
Absolver.
I've heard this For Honor, but like good.
Oh, is it? I
mean,
haven't seen much about it.
It looks really good. Online multiplayer combat game where players are placed behind the mask of a prospect. But what's the game?
But
I've heard nothing but good about it, really.
Real-time battles, execute devastating attacks, dodges, and parries. Movement becomes your weapon. Arranging attacks in their combat deck to design. Oh yeah, you basically design like combos by being able to chain together.
Combos, and it's really cool.
Okay, I'd be
Being able
down for
to
that.
chain together stuff. That's actually really rad. But it's $30, so I'll wait till it goes on sale.
Just wait till that winter sale, big dog.
I will, big man.
Oh, fall sale, because they got a fall sale.
Oh yeah, they do have a fall sale.
They do have an autumn sale.
Oh, the Life is Strange thing came out.
Before the Strange or whatever.
Yeah, but before the Strange, before the Storm, Deluxe Edition. Wait, it's claiming that the first game won a BAFTA, which does not surprise me. Apparently it's set.
You won a BAFTA.
Yeah, fuck you, man. I won a BAFTA. And it's $24. No, it's $26.98. Ridiculous.
It said I was looking through Steam and it said my discount is 8%.
Yeah, I get 8% off because I don't know. I own the other game.
I don't even own the other game.
It's just giving us 8% off. It's like we know. Don't worry about it.
Like we know you're here.
XCOM 2 Word of the Chosen came out. I know literally nothing about that besides that it's an expansion for XCOM 2. Cthulhu?
XCOM 2 is a phenomenal game, and I've heard that the expansion is good.
Yeah, I heard that too.
See, I played XCOM Enemy Unknown, like the recent, like the reboot, but I did not play XCOM 2 because I was like, I don't have money and it won't run on my computer.
XCOM 2 is a lot of fun. I did play it for a small stint on my stream. But then I got to a point where I was playing this one mission and I was fucking restarting all the time, and I was like,
Yeah, there are very frustrating parts to XCOM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like at some point it's just throwing your head against a wall until one of the two breaks. You know?
Yo.
You feel?
Yo.
Well, that's a lot of roguelikes or strategy games of that caliber. New Sonic game came out. Apparently it's real good.
Oh, Sonic Mania?
Yeah, Sonic Mania came out.
It's supposed to be the best Sonic game in like what, 23 years?
Yeah. Best Sonic game since, Sonic.
Since, the Dreamcast.
Hey man, Sonic Generations is pretty good.
Sonic Generations was good. The day parts of Sonic Unleashed were good.
Oh dude, Tristan is typing in chat.
Oh.
What? Where'd you go?
Snoo.
He's in it. Oh no! He locked himself out.
What a god.
He probably left his wallet in the lab.
Oh my god.
We have a computer lab at school, and you can only get into it if you're a game design major, and it requires you having your ID on it to get in.
Oh,
what a madman. He probably left his phone in there. Oh my god.
No, because he wouldn't be able to type.
Oh yeah, you're right. Accurate. Or he's like logged in on somewhere else. Well.
He's like, Mandy, give me your phone.
Get maintenance. He's gonna have to get a maintenance man.
Or just, go to your dorm.
No, that's the other issue. He moved into an apartment on campus, and the internet doesn't work. Like, the internet's super weird.
No, go to your dorm. Just, while he's waiting for the maintenance man, go to your dorm and continue the podcast. Dorm.
Just be... Oh my god. What a legend, honestly. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, no, his internet doesn't work at his dorm. That's why he had to cancel stream. He's just falling apart. And like most of the people who work at the IT department hate his guts. So, he's
why?
Drama. College.
Drama? Dumb.
Yeah, dude, Sonic Mania came out. Sonic Colors was a good game.
That it was.
Which one was the racer game?
Sonic R?
Wait, the one with the cars or the one with the on feet?
The one with the...
Or the one with the skateboards, with like the hoverboards.
Yeah, the skateboards.
Oh, Sonic Riders or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Sonic Free Riders, dude.
Sonic Free Riders.
The first one was good. Don't
Gotta go fast.
Talk to me about the one where you had to like use the Kinect or the fucking.
Yeah, where you had to like fucking lean.
Dude, I lean anyways.
Or you had to chug lean. Let's see, new releases. Ark Survival Evolved came out, quote unquote. Good for them, honestly.
Good. It's been like what, like 4 years.
Yeah, it actually released. Good job. Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder. Boulder spelled like the rock came out. I mean, it's Rock of Ages 2. New releases. A bunch of anime bullshit. Bunch of anime bullshit. Yeah, YS7, bunch of anime bullshit. Bunch of anime bullshit. Supermarket Tycoon, which looks. Did
you find Half-Life 3?
Oh no, dude, I couldn't find it. Just looked like more anime garbo.
What about Half-Life 2 Episode 3?
Also could not find it.
Ah, damn. What about Portal 3?
I found Ricochet 2.
Left 4 Dead?
I found Ricochet 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's,
Feels bad.
feels bad. Stream's
Feels
broken.
bad.
I don't want to have to end it without him, but that's gonna be Garbo. Locked out of the lab. God damn it. Trending among friends. New releases. Yeah, dude, Skyrim came out.
Again?
Oh god. Oh my god. I think I just found the most Garbo game on earth. It's
What?
$1.99. It's an experimental 2D shooter with the elements of a horror game. D''Lyrium brings together some mechanics back from 90s classics, non-linear levels, search for the keys, violence, and a lot of other things, including the colorful ponies. You play as ponies. As like edgy ponies. There's Satan involved. There's gore. It looks super dark. It's early access.
I want to play it.
Oh my god, he's back. He got in.
Got in.
Nice.
Dude, you didn't have to go to his
Speaking of
his
the
dorm.
releases,
I'm back.
speaking of the releases,
Yeah.
6 days until the greatest video game of all time comes out.
Oh my god, what game, fam?
It's Knack 2.
Knack 2, baby.
Knack 2 coming in. All right. Knack 2's coming out. #1 game of all time. Let's talk about #2 game of all time. All right. Let's talk about Sonic Mania. Can we
We already talked about it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Yeah, you weren't here, man.
Podcast can't pause for you, family.
You right. Sonic Mania is good though.
Sonic Mania is good though. You're right. No, we
What's
talked about
next?
Sonic Generations and then how Sonic Free Riders is the best Sonic game of all time.
Yeah.
You know, Ark Survival Evolved finally came out. You know, it's a game.
Did we talk about PUBG and H1?
Why?
What about PUBG and H1?
They're not new games. We were just talking about new releases. Like, we were just going through the new release list to try to, like, pad out the stream till you got back. What have you played?
What have I played?
Yeah, you're the last guy before we plug.
We're back in. All right, we're back to your boy. All right, so I like
Also,
my boy.
do you guys mind, yeah, I know it's 10:05 already. Do you guys mind keeping the stream up for a little longer?
Yeah.
Just for Tristan to talk?
I'm alive, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Like my boy Sushi Fool here, I played that young Nidhogg, but we already talked about that. I don't need to talk about that.
Yeet.
I've been playing a lot of PUBG, mostly because that's all my computer can handle right now, because it handles internet lag really well.
Really well.
I mean, it doesn't completely kick me out of the game. League of Legends gigantic.
League of Legends.
So, let's see. I don't know. I really enjoy PUBG. I think we already talked about early access shit, so I don't need to go all back into that. But I think that PUBG is on the right track. I think that it's doing this whole Hunger Games survival thing right. I think that GTA is trying to cash out with their new expansion, and I think.
Oh, they totally are. They're just trying to cash out.
Is that what that is?
It's a
PUBG,
King of the Hill PUBG. It's King of the Hill.
PUBG.
Yeah.
The Smuggler's War or something like that.
Yeah, Smuggler's War.
I won't lie, I want to play it, but I'm not gonna put down the $60 that fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 still costs to play Smuggler's War.
You don't own GTA 5?
I have GTA 5. I might play it.
I want it because I want GTA, and Smuggler's War looks kind of fun.
You're missing the fact that Delirium is the best game of the year. So I mean,
can I talk about the fact that I think For Honor is about to make a comeback?
because of Absolver or what?
No, I think For Honor generally just has more traction than Absolver will have for a while, right? At least for a while. And I think that For Honor is making a comeback in its own right because it's releasing new content, it's supplementing its old stuff by constantly patching. I think people give Ubisoft a lot of shit. People give Ubisoft so much shit.
Because Ubisoft's Garbo.
If we've learned anything from Siege, it's that Ubisoft knows how to listen. Knows how to listen when it comes to when it comes to their more competitive games. Assassin's Creed,
Rainbow,
they don't care about the community at all. But
the new Rainbow Six was fucking incredible.
They keep adding to it.
Siege.
Yeah, the new Siege update.
Yeah.
Well, just in general, that game is good.
Rainbow Six in general, it was really good.
Yeah, Rainbow
Six.
I
didn't expect much out of it because I don't expect much from Ubisoft in general. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, Assassin's Creed Origins.
But no, me and my friend dropped like $50 on Splinter Cell Blacklist. That's like a classic. We just play it on 360 all the time.
Yeah.
And we dropped $50 on it, no refunds on play. And the servers have permanently been shut down, and there's no update about that on their page.
Rest in
Oh my
peace.
god. Rip in peace, dog.
It's just like how Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon or whatever, the Wildlands is Garbo.
But just generally, I feel like For Honor has such a Siege feel in its competitive use and in like just its gameplay. You know what I'm saying? And if it is the same team behind it, I have such high hopes for For Honor. I have such high hopes that it's gonna make a comeback.
No, don't get me wrong. For Honor is a really fun game.
Yeah.
I bought it on release. I got the Twitch Prime Champions pack or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And I haven't played it recently, but I've had a lot of fun with it the time I did play it.
Yeah.
Playing the fucking Vikings is literally the most fun thing in any video game I've ever played.
See, I really, really love most of the samurai, right? But Lawbringer just makes me wet, dude.
Let's just talk about Lawbringers real quick.
Let's just talk about Law.
No, what about the fat samurai guy?
The fat samurai guy is so cool. Like, his kid ain't the best. But, oh my god, he's fun as shit. He looks so fun. And that polearm bitch. I love that polearm bitch.
Oh, the Valkyrie or the Nobushi?
Nobushi.
Oh, I play Valkyrie a lot. That's the one I play the most.
Cool. Oh my god, I don't
They're
know.
both very fun. It's just that the Nobushi is more of like a defense support type archetype, whereas the Valkyrie is like a harass sort of offensive archetype.
Yeah, and I get that. Oh man, another game I've been playing a lot recently. I've been playing a lot of Lawbreakers. I don't know if anybody.
Oh, I've wanted to buy it so bad. I don't know if I can run it.
I cop it off Tristan.
Yeah, Lawbreakers. So cool. It's so cool, so cool.
Isn't it just like Unreal Tournament with like gravity modifiers?
Yeah, the grav mods need work. I will say that. I think that their zero grav work either needs to be better communicated in like how it's supposed to work, or they need to update the mechanic a bit, because zero G feels wonky. It feels a little wonky.
The character specific abilities
are so awesome. They're badass, dude. I made Juggernaut, and my favorite game to play as Juggernaut is Blitzball. That's the one with the Justin Roiland ball.
Oh my god. That's the best mode.
Goalie. I can spawn a little wall, and the amount of score cucks I've had as Juggernaut is amazing. I have so much fun.
Let's just say I love the phrase "score cuck."
I also can we coin that as like an official like
hashtag score cuck?
Yeah, dude.
Like
in chat, hashtag score cuck.
You're gonna watch like an official worldwide
score cuck.
And the goalie's gonna get like this fucking phenomenal save, and everyone's gonna be like score cuck.
Oh shit. Damn. It's an amazing game. I think that it has its issues. I think that I haven't played it in maybe a couple of weeks, I won't lie, but I played it quite a bit recently. The assassin last time I played was overpowered as fuck. The gravity needs some work. Harrier needs quite a bit of work, the new class they just released. But generally, there's so much good game buried under the issues that I don't even give a shit. Like, it's so much fun. It's so fast-paced. It's really twitchy. It's like everybody is Tracer, even the tank.
Damn.
I just can't. Goddamn, man, it's so much fun. My buddy Tom, Subtraction HD, plays a lot of Gunslinger and plays a lot of the Spectre, and he's a god. He gets 30 kills a game. My dude is a fucking legend.
Robot guy.
Well, he's good at games, so I mean.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
He's like good at video.
How's the robot guy?
That's the Juggernaut. He's my favorite character. He's amazing. He's fucking
Barnaby's,
amazing.
did you just hit me with the Korskuck? Barnaby's, you son of a bitch.
I think that each and every one of the characters has their own uses. I think that they're all very well developed. I think the lore is really good. I think that a couple characters are currently overpowered. That would be Harrier and that would be Assassin. But I think that with patches that could be fixed. I think that with a little more balancing, just generally with the community's help, I think that could be very well balanced. I think this game has so much potential to be something really competitive.
That's the thing. It's like I don't want to like jerk off anyone specifically, but
yeah,
like,
you do. Soul Food, come here.
Exactly. Cliffy B is a fucking god. Like I knew
Cliffy B's a madman. You're not wrong.
Wait, Cliffy B?
Cliff
Hey, the
Blazinski. He made Gears of War. He also made Lawbreakers.
You're right.
Breakers?
Sorry. I had no idea what you were talking about for a second. Yeah, no, you're right. Cliffy B's kind of a god.
He's a classic.
So-
like he made
That
games
man's
on.
a legend.
No, back in the day when he was like in his teens, he made games, compiled them onto like I think it was floppy disks, put them into Ziploc bags, and mailed them to people. No lie, that was how he made money.
Yeah, that runs.
What a
smooth.
fucking madman.
What
Yeah,
an
it runs
absolute. What an abs. Oh my god, what a god.
So Lawbreakers, fucking great. It has a lot of potential. I've been playing a lot of Gigantic.
Oh my god, you and your MOBAs.
Let me tell you about
MOBA guy.
Gigantic, man. Gigantic is an
MOBA?
amazing. It's like a cross between a MOBA and arena shooter. I only say it's a MOBA because, as Ninbins has pointed out, they sprung for like the dual nexus type thing. But generally, Gigantic is a really inventive take on this competitive, team-based objective, sort of game. Because there's just so many small systems running at once. You need to be able to master them all. You need to be able to master map pressure. So many of the characters, it's just an incredibly creative game. Mechanically, it's bomb as fuck. There was so much care put into it. It was basically a bunch of rebels from like all-star companies came together to make like an arena shooter MOBA, and it's gold. It's 100% gold. It's free to play. Admittedly, it uses that same champ rotation thing that we've talked about, and
Champ rotation
we don't like, but it's just so much fun. I'm currently maining 3 heroes. One of them is Oru, who's this card dealing badass that you have to. He snipes everything, and he's so good. And like Ninbin said, it has the ability to grow out of that MOBA system, right? Because you could put these characters and these mechanics in pretty much any objective-based game, and it would work so well. You could put them in a payload setting, you can put them in, whatever the fuck, tower defense setting, it wouldn't matter. PvE, right? Excuse me. It just runs
ridiculous
so well, and I adore it. I think everybody should try it. I think it needs a much bigger fan base than it's getting right now.
Yeah, but why play that when I could just play League or Overwatch?
Because League and Overwatch have companies, good games buried under a lot of bullshit and a lot of pandering for money.
Yeah,
What bullshit?
but they added deathmatch to Overwatch. I don't think you understand.
Cough,
What bullshit?
Riot specifically.
Riot
What
specifically.
bullshit?
Like, okay, I just feel like League is a really dumbed down version of games like Dota, and I feel like there's a lot of possible, like, okay.
Wait, Tristan, are you saying Dota is more complex than League?
No, I'm saying that Dota gives.
I'll say that. I'll say
more-
Dota's more complex than League.
Hey, there you go.
You don't want this argument. You don't want these problems.
You don't want to fight me on this, because I will fight you on this. Soul
We
Food.
spent an hour
Yeah.
late at night
We
talking
spent
about
an
this.
hour
Probably
and a
have more
half
mobile
fighting.
experience than me,
What?
so I won't say anything. It's
That's
just that you probably have more mobile experience than me.
Reclaiming
so
my
I'm not
time.
gonna-
Reclaiming my time.
Yeah.
Reclaiming
So
my
what I'm
time.
trying to say is, games like
Sorry.
I think League of Legends specifically suffers from a lot of not wanting to give people the ability, not wanting to give people skill ceilings. I think that there are definitely a lot of champions that are pretty mechanical, and those are typically the ones that dominate because those are the ones that allow people to do well in. But I think that just the general MOBA system as League of Legends and Dota as well, I won't lie, and Dota as well, I think that the systems that they're built off of are too much based on the snowball mechanic, and there's not a whole lot of ability to like come back as a single player or come back as a team through strategy
if they've snowballed. If the other team's fed, like, it's almost impossible.
And I think that just makes for like unfun gaming.
Yeah, no, that makes it. You're making a lot of sense. Like, Dota is, if they have a fed Ricky or a fed Pudge on their team, they win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Dota.
And then it's just not fun on the losing team. Like, the moment you lose that early game advantage and it's not even, like,
I think that generally
not even playing League at that point, man.
I think that there are different objectives or different possibilities in Dota for you to do that. I think that League just doesn't have certain aspects that other MOBAs might, that, or not other MOBAs, right? Specifically, let's talk Dota, because I don't want to, I mean, Heroes of the Storm does it even worse, you know, that kind of thing. I think that specifically Dota has more aspect of comeback possibility because there are lots of heroes that have the ability to whoop ass regardless of whether or not they're fed. And I think that those specific heroes are built a lot on what you're able to do with their kit and how you're willing to work with your team. Like Pudge, for example, like you don't necessarily need to be a fed Pudge in order to whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? Your hook can grab people from like 10 billion units away. You pull them under tower and then you just eat them. And that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's also talk about how his hook does true damage, which is fucking retarded.
All right.
Fucking stupid.
I'm pulling it back in.
I'm sorry. So,
what was the point you were trying to say, family?
I think that League of Legends suffers from a little too much keeping the rich and the poor, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what League of Legends suffers from a little bit, and I think that makes for unfun and unskillful gaming.
It's like, fun when you're winning.
You don't necessarily need, there's no comeback potential, and that makes me sad, you know what I mean? There's so many other games on the competitive scene right now that mechanically handle that sort of team-based or solo player, like, you can play as a team for strategy, or you can be good at the game yourself, and you're able to win. CS:GO, I've seen so many 1v5 comebacks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that you can do if you're mechanically good at the game, you play intelligently, and you take advantage of the little things that you have. Right?
You can't really do that in League.
Gigantic, you can come back from a double, like. In Gigantic, if you have your giant has 3 hearts, right? And it's about saving up power so that you can get a rampage so that your guy will go and attack the other, and then your team pushes together, attacks the enemy giant, and you get 1 of 3 hearts, hopefully. If not, you don't get the wound, it's whatever. We've come back, me and Ninbins have come back from a full losing game and gotten all three hearts, like, in quick succession, you know what I'm saying? Like, League of Legends just feels like it's really afraid to let a good player be good sometimes, and that makes me sad. Yeah. Fucking you should feel this, I think, most of all, Soul Food, because nobody can attest to these like underdog slim chance comebacks than someone who plays fighting games.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
There's games that have really good potential for comebacks in fighting games. For example, a game I've wanted to get into but can't because I don't have an X-Bone is Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
I've played a fair amount of it. I'm decent at it, but the whole 2 health bars thing is like ideal for comebacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's one match in particular that always comes to mind. Two players sleep in My God. Grand Finals of Evo, I believe.
Okay.
Sleep is on 1 pixel of health.
And just comes the fuck back.
And My God is trying to time him out rather than just going in and getting the kill.
Dumbass.
So Sleep does some fucking crazy shit and comes back from 1 pixel of health and wins the fucking game.
Oh my god, madman.
That's badass. I've seen similar things happen in a Street Fighter tournament. It was Street Fighter 4 Ultras, I think, also at Evo. Wasn't there a rapper who came in and like won the grand finals?
Oh no, that was this year with Street Fighter 5.
That was this year with Street Fighter 5.
It was not this year, last year rather. It was Lupe Fiasco versus Daigo.
Lupe Fiasco!
Oh, hell yeah, I love Lupe Fiasco.
Dude, good at video games, good at sword fighting. Lupe Fiasco.
Don't get me wrong, Lupe's a good fighter. But like, if you watch the game, Daigo is just like out of his element. Like he fucking totally sandbagged.
That sucks.
Not even like because he wanted the sandbag. It's just that the game was new, and he was used to USF4's mechanics.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, he's here in this new game that he's barely even played. Like the game's still fairly new. Lupe has been labbing with Ken. The most labbing Daigo did was he found a super Hadouken, which is like pretty cool. Like it's like a fucking weird tech thing that no one even uses. And he just like also just fucking totally sandbagged. It was a very uneventful, not fun to watch match.
That's fair. I mean, but fuck, I think I was watching highlights from that Evo, and I saw some crazy matches. I saw some crazy comebacks, but I just think, you know, that's the sort of game that you can have that potential in, that you can whoop ass at if you got your shit on lock, if you got the right mindset. You know, I don't know. And I just feel like League of Legends and kind of Dota.
In conclusion, fuck League.
Follow that.
The thing is that MOBAs are more based on like how well your team does.
Yeah.
Whereas playing a fighting game, and this is why I prefer fighting games over MOBAs, because I used to play a lot of League, like a shit ton. Is that like it's all about individual skill. So if I go into ranked solo and I get some fucking baddies, like I lose.
Yeah.
Whereas if I go on like quick match on Skullgirls or for Glory on Smash 4, if I fuck up and lose, it's totally on me. Like I didn't make any. Yeah. I can't blame anyone else but myself.
Mistakes, yeah. Who do you main in Smash? For the sake of curiosity.
Who do I am a dual main right now.
Yeah.
I play Rob and Game & Watch.
I play Luigi.
Oh, I'm also in the. I have a Luigi pocket or
you
pocket
fucking Ouija.
That's my boy.
I'm in the Luigi Discord.
I play Ouija in Melee, and I play Ouija and Ganon in Smash 4. So.
Oh, in Melee, for me it's Yoshi and Samus.
You play Yoshi in Melee? Are you okay?
I love Yoshi in Melee. Yeah. That's all.
He's just on a whole nother level, family.
Yeah, you're right.
I play Samus way more than Yoshi in Melee. But like if I'm dicking around in pools with like someone I know,
Barnaby's, I love you, but
or like if I'm online doing friendlies,
yeah,
then like fuck yeah, I'll play Yoshi. He's just such a fun character. Plus, when you freeze frame on him when he gets hit, sometimes he has like that fucking really bored expression.
That's Ouija. All right.
All right, let's bring it back in. We're about to wrap up.
Pull it in. We're gonna wrap up. All right. Tristan, what do you do on the internet? What's going on over the next week? What do you?
Hey, over the next week,
plug your shit.
So if all goes right, I should be streaming either this Friday or this Sunday. Probably this Sunday. I fucking hate that my internet's not up and running right now. I'm doing my best to get everything sorted out, but I will likely not be up this week, and I want to apologize for that. Other than that, my name is twitch.tv/Analux, and I will likely be playing some more Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice on stream on Sunday, or playing some Gigantic or maybe some League with the cutie right here when we come back on Sunday. That's me.
Barnaby's.
Twitch.tv/Analux.
Plug your shit.
Yo, I have shit.
I'm all about it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm sold. All right, next.
Twitch.tv/Barnaby's. We're gonna be streaming right after this, and then Friday with some more shit. You know, whatever I feel like playing at the time. Gang gang.
Monoplayer Monday still going on? You still playing Game of Thrones?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. So Monday over at twitch.tv/Barnaby's, he's going to be playing more of that Telltale Game of Thrones series. Soul Food doesn't make content. We just brought him on.
Oh, actually, Soul Food, hold on.
Whoa,
wait a minute.
My boy's trying to break into the game. Let him plug his shit.
All right.
I used to stream a lot. I don't really stream as much anymore.
All right.
Twitch.tv/soulfood, of course.
Spell it, because isn't it spelled weird?
Yeah, it's soul food, but 3 O's in food and then an underscore.
Then an underscore.
Because soul food was taken.
Oh no.
I am also not really associated with them, but rather I shoutcast for some of their games. I shoutcast a bi-weekly. You can find all my VODs on 8-Way Run VOD.
On what now?
Where was that?
YouTube.com/8-Way Run VODs.
Is that 8 spelled out?
No, it's just like the number 8.
Numeral 8, Way VODs, WAYVODS.
8-Way Run VODs.
WAYRUN VODS.
I got it pulled up right now.
Yep.
8-Way Run VODs. Channel is actually youtube.com/user/Jaxelrod, but I will post a link in the description when we're done here.
Alright, thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on to the Soul Food.
Yeah, absolutely.
DeWelkinator, do the outro.
All right. Once again, that's twitch.tv/DeWelkinator. That's twitter.com/DeWelkinator. I'm DeWelkinator on YouTube. Only there's a space between duh and Welkinator, because, you know, dummy. That's DAWELKINATOR, capital D, capital W. Over the next week, I'm going to be streaming, I don't know, some more Guacamelee, memes, dreams, teams. Next week, Wednesday, we will be back, normal time, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The guest will be announced as soon as I remember.
As soon as I lock it in.
As soon as I lock it in. And maybe it'll be the guy who'll never email me back.
Maybe it's the guy that let Tristan back into the lab.
Yeah, maybe he's that maintenance man.
You know.
Oh, dude, I got another follower. What is this? I got 2 followers on Twitch just from existing on YouTube.
Hey, there you go.
Thanks, guys.
Trying to plug? You know.
I'm trying to plug. All right, so thank you all so much for coming. This has been Nontent Live. It's still beta, so we're still figuring it out. We're all growing. Thank you so much to Soul Foods. Thank you so much for Barnaby's. Thank you so much to Analux. And, you know, myself. We'll be back next week. See y'all then.
Stay gold, Nontent.
Oh my God. Stay gold, Nontent. Mwah.
And goodbye.
How do I end?
Count on it.
Count on
I
it.
just hit stop streaming.
Accept it.
Hey, we real ignorant here, boys.
We ignorance?